Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in to 30:30, time for another bargain beer review. But before I get cracking on the beer review, a couple of life's mysteries to make you ponder. Just who was the best James Bond? And at time of filming, it's one calendar week before the start of the Euro 2016 football or soccer championships. So, how long is it going to take until the French riot police get the water cannons out on the England fans? Anyway, up on the show today, tipping the scales at 5.7% ABV, costing me £1.25 English pence from supermarket Asda or Walmart, as many of you will know it as in North America. It is from the Black Sheep Brewery. It is their Riggwelter Strong Yorkshire Ale. Look at that, quite funky artwork, a bit like a postage stamp that reminds me of, and we've got our familiar Black Sheep crown on that. Looks quite cool. Strong Yorkshire Ale. This should put airs on your chest. We got our familiar Star Wars bottle opener. As always, may the froth be with you. Right, let's get it popped and poured into a glass, see what she's like. Ooh, a little bit of cannon smoke. Oh, it's still coming through. Looks pretty impressive. Now, quick reminder. Well, actually, today's guest glass is an old style pint jug, a dimple glass. It's a man's glass, and years ago here in the UK, these were pretty much the only glasses you could get in your pubs, etc. Like when my dad was a lad, etc. So very sentimental to anyone like in the UK of my age, because all your dads would have drunk out of one of them. Anyway, I waffle. Quick reminder: to be a bargain beer on my show, you've got to cost £1.25 English pence or less for a 500ml bottle. You could be a bigger bottle. You could be a smaller bottle, however, pro-rated ratio, £1.25, 500ml. That's how you get a guest slot on 30 Thursday as a bargain beer. So we'll got a little bit left there in the bottle. We'll just top it up. It pours actually. It's almost like got a little bit of red notes in there, but you can almost say that's a bit like a conker colour, dark conker, bit of reddy notes in there. We've got a 2-finger of just off-white, slightly tanned head of quite... You see them bubbles actually? It looks quite creamy in the middle, but then quite frothy on the outside. But fantastic colour. Looks like an old school beer colour. Let's go for a sniff. See what we get. Do you want to do that? You get a hit of coffee. And by that I don't mean like your bit of Nescafe or something, but almost like a bit of a espresso that you might get in Starbucks or Costa, something like that. There's almost like a bit of banana in there as well. You get some hops, bit of the backbone of the malt, a little bit earthy, a bit grainy. I mean like husks of grain. But yeah, almost like espresso, a banana espresso. Anyway, cheers everyone, very good health. Doesn't that look fantastic? You see the carbonation in that? Just not great light in here today, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Cheers everyone. Wow. It's quite dry. Not overly sweet, more bitter than sweet, maybe a 4 out of 5 on my palate for bittering. Leaves your mouth very, very dry on the way down. That coffee note that you get on the aroma mellows slightly in the mouth, in as much that it turns them more into something like a chicory essence, not as quite harsh as coffee. It's almost like licorice in there as well, a bit like porter characteristics, but in a, obviously that's not a porter, it's a strong ale. Bit banana-y, liquishy, maybe a little bit of caramel, a little bit of toffee, but snidgy bit on that. Quite earthy, quite wholesome, quite an honest pint to be honest. Hop-wise, I'm assuming it's Goldings in there, because you get that sort of grassy, earthiness to the beer. To be honest, it's an old school beer in an old school glass, drunken by an old school drinker. Now, you don't get You get Black Sheep beers down in my part of the world, but predominantly in supermarkets, etc. You don't really see it in any pubs on draft, etc. So I've got nothing to compare it to in my mind against maybe a draft version. But 5.7%, got a bit of oomph in it, get plenty of flavour through in it as well. I think if you like porters, I think you'll quite like this type of beer. Fantastic colour, looks good, tastes pretty good as well. Thirsty score out of 10 from me. I'm going to give that quite a respectable 7.5 out of 10. I say £1.25 English pence, supermarket Asda. If you see one, pick it up, give it a go. You might well enjoy it. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you again real soon right here, 3030, for another bargain beer review. Be seeing you.